What's good? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, and man, today we're going to be talking about my man Malcom Jenkins here, who is a Philadelphia Eagles safety. You guys know all about him, and we're going to be talking about how he is using his particular power to protect black men in the city of Philadelphia. So if you're interested, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and let's get into this story. We all know about your boy Malcom Jenkins. Safety, Pro Bowler, Super Bowl winner for the Philadelphia Eagles. We also know about his work in activism with the Black Lives Matter movement. It was really him and Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reed, among others, who were really big with that NFL kneeling against the United States flag in 2016, 2017. And Malcom Jenkins was also very active in some arbitration with the NFL during that time. But Malcom Jenkins, unlike Colin Kaepernick, in my opinion, he's not just a one-time activist. Malcom Jenkins is for real about protecting black people, especially African-American men. And I want to talk about the war he's going through right now in the city of Philadelphia with their police department. Now, Malcom Jenkins has called the Philadelphia police sort of biased, if you want to say that, or even racist, in the fact that the Philadelphia police are constantly pulling over, searching, frisking African-American men at the rate of 69% when they're only 48% of the population. And many of these stop and frisk searches don't even lead to any arrests, right? He's teamed up with rapper Meek Mill and things like that. And now the police chief and the Fraternal Order of Police have been kind of going back in a little kind of roasting match, calling him a washed up footballer and saying that he doesn't even need to be living in the city of Philadelphia. Why is it his business and stuff like that? Now, when you start to hear stuff like that, oh, you're a washed up footballer, you're a non-resident, you're a racist. That's what the police are saying to Malcom Jenkins. When you start to hear things like that, that means they have lost the argument. They're now doing what is called an ad hominem. The argument is, are you attacking African-American men? Are you singling them out? Are you stopping and frisking our brothers who are minding their business, maybe not doing anything, pulling over cars because you think they have weed in them, and you find out that they don't? Are you harassing people that you think are suspicious? And when you're doing that, these stops or frisks don't turn into any arrests. That's the question. When he asks that, they start fumbling. Well, he's racist. Well, he don't live here. No. You're proving his point right. And the point is, the Philadelphia police are guilty of doing this, right? Our brothers out there in Philadelphia, many of them who work blue collar jobs, white collar jobs, they're being hit with that mistaken identity. We all had that happen before, especially me in the city of Sacramento. You look like somebody. Oh, do you have any warrants? Pulling you over for no reason? Oh, okay, I thought you were somebody else. No, that's not gonna work, right? And what Malcom Jenkins is doing, he's showing black men the formula to really getting some rights in the city of Philadelphia. And do you know what the solution is? To harass their ass. Now, I may not agree with everything that Malcom Jenkins says or does, right? Because he does have some points of views that are definitely contradictory to mine. But I will say that the brother is on point. He's letting us know that harassing the police and attacking the police unions and letting them know that what they're doing is wrong and bringing notoriety to these situations is gonna make them check their shit. And that's what's important. And I think all black men need to see this, especially our brothers in some of the more African-American dominated cities. That means Detroit. That means Jackson, Mississippi. That means Atlanta. That means Chicago, St. Louis. If you're a brother and you're being harassed by police, and a lot of times you have black police officers who are doing this, it still makes it wrong, okay? If we were only 48% of the population, even if we are committing the majority of the crimes, that's not the excuse, or it's not the argument. The position is that Do you have any reason to be pulling us over? Do you have any reason to be stopping and frisking us? And a lot of times you're not finding anything, right? So you're being racist as a police department, even if you are a black police officer. And this is what I'm talking about. Black men getting active and standing up for their own damn rights and not taking this shit standing down, or sitting down rather. And this is the kind of action that we need as a group of African-American men to make it more permissible, right? For us to be able to do things in everyday life. I shouldn't have to walk down the street and worry about some police officer stopping me because I look like Pookie or I look like Ray Ray. No, that's wrong, right? I'm a citizen, I pay taxes just like anybody else does, right? You're not gonna single me out because you think I smell like weed or you think I'm doing this or that. No, you have no reason to stop and frisk me or stop and search me. And this is the point. And this is gonna make the Fraternal Order of Police in Philadelphia to make sure that they be on their shit. Now, let me also add this to the equation. If Malcom Jenkins will stick up for you brothers and risk his reputation and other good black men that will fight for your rights, black men have to stop committing stupid ass crimes. All right? This is the thing. Now, even though we're 48% of the population, even if we're committing 80% of the crimes, we need that number coming down. Okay? Because that's what they're always gonna say. Well, you black men are committing all the crimes. You black men are doing all of this, right? And so we can't have people supporting us and standing up for us if our own brothers are committing crimes. Now, how can we stop black men from committing crimes? We need to be able to work together. That means with even our brothers coming out of prison, we need to be able to pull them into certain situations. And I did a stream on that because you have nonprofit groups that are teaching black men like here how to code in prison. It's up to black men to provide opportunities for other African-American men so that we don't have a high recidivism rate or they don't go back to the penitentiary. It's up to us to bring in younger brothers in the trades that we know about, like trucking or plumbing. It's up to the professional black male class, if you're a medical doctor or a pharmacist or a lawyer, to go ahead and recruit other brothers and look for talent so that we can get other brothers into good careers so they won't have to get into the streets, right? We have to look out for one another. We should be concerned with the African-American crime rate. We can't just look for people to bail us out all the time. We have to do the work too to make the community safer. We need to be able to work with other black men and also provide opportunities for our brothers who have talent. There are a lot of brothers who have talent out there in the world. We just don't give them the opportunity. So we need to do that. That crime rate, if it's 80% African-American, we should have goals. We want to bring it down to 75%. The whole black male community must come around each other and let other brothers know there is a different way than what you're doing. Not looking down on our brothers, but we also must do our part. Malcom Jenkins just can't do their part, or the whoever else can't do their part to lobby for our rights. We must get out there and do the hard lifting and the heavy lifting and to make sure that African-American male crime goes down. So in closing, man, this is your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. I hope you was interested in the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And your boy is out. The buffoonery remains at an all-time high. See you brothers later.